Hello everyone, my name is Youngho. I'm working at the Samsung Electronics. I'm very happy to be here to introduce a brand new service, Samsung Galaxy Friends, as a medium to deliver target contents. Here is a quick introduction of myself. I did study in the US 15 years ago, then I joined the Samsung Electronics as a software and service engineer, and I'm working for the Samsung Galaxy Friends as a project owner. Here is the contents for today's presentation. First, I briefly introduce of the product trend and the project motivation and definition of Samsung Galaxy Friends. And we just start this business last 2 years ago. Then willing to share the business reference, how this solution can be utilized in the business field. And the willing to share product roadmap, and I would like to ask about how you're gonna utilize this technology also. And we also prepared the experience zone just to close this session room, also code lab. So willing to share the location. Okay. The first slide is product trend. Last decade, when smartphone came up to the market, accessories was considered as productive gadget or accessory, the decorated item. But something later on, the device became, the accessories became the something device that enhanced the smartphone's productivity and usage optimization with connectivities. Now, this device work independently with a smartphone, even became more smarter than ever. So today's presentation, I would like to focus on the smart accessory as a more experience that make a new convergent experience beyond the device or app has done. I suppose that if this product come to the real market, I think of the stakeholder and think of the what is the pain point of my stakeholder of the service. The first one is app developer. As you already know, I'm not pretty sure. According to the statistics, more than 6,000 apps every day is released to the market by way of the App Store. That means app developer need something different way to promoting brand apps in the App Store. The second stakeholder is a mobile user. Among these tons of the application in the App Store, there are only two ways to find out their targeted contents and targeted apps. It means sometimes depends on the skill of the search or download the apps. Some mobile user can download, or sometimes some mobile user cannot download and cannot find, right? So I think there is a different way to find out the contents or app, what they would like to find. The third, the Samsung, as a number one vendor in the worldwide, it's a time to develop. The Samsung would like to build a device-centric mobile ecosystem from the third parties participation. I believe that it's a time to develop a platform to resolve the pain point comes out of the app developer and the mobile user. So here is the question left by stakeholders' pain point and the needs. The first one, any different way for app deliveries, and more effective way for marketing apps or targeting customer. And third, discovering target contents beyond the app search or app download. And fourth, what is the expected identical role of the Samsung Electronics in a collaboration with the third party or app developers? Here we stand. What is Samsung Galaxy Friend? Please try to understand and focus on the what is the Samsung Galaxy Friends. Based on the question and the pain point, I defined the the Galaxy Friends is accessory-based contents delivery service as platform. When you left the figure, when you look at the left figure, the accessory published from the third party, not the Samsung, is connected to the contents portal that replace Lockscreen as well as the native apps. In the system figures, the hardware in the left side just consider or work as contents trigger, only contents trigger to deliver the contents. So it means contents publisher may customize the lock screen or home screen and having a freedom of the contents update. So if you are contents publisher in the domain of game or entertainment industry, if you upload your contents, the customer's lock screen, those who attach the accessory to the device, the screen will be changed. Even you can push your apps to the customer every day. So this is a virtue of the Samsung Galaxy Friends. So in a technical wise, there is a three component of the whole system. The first one is a contents portal. That is pretty important. That allows the contents publisher to distribute all the contents globally. The second is a preload apps on the device. Actually, the Samsung Galaxy Friends has one hidden app on the device. It also preload from the S7 to the recent one. Also, it applied to the Series A. So Series A3, A5, A7, something like that. So it means almost all of the Samsung devices already preload the Samsung Galaxy Friends apps. But these apps only working with the accessories when we put into on the device. So in a sequencer process, dealing with the user scenarios, if the case, just put it on the device send out to the case unique ID to the server. The contents matching to the unique ID will be downloaded and streamlined to the wallpaper on the lock screen as well as the apps on the home screen as well. So when we look over the device after attaching the cover or just putting the cover, the customer look at the totally different experience, I believe. So this is technical-wise the slide. So I believe that you have some sense of the product of the Samsung Galaxy Friends. For more your understanding, I prepared 2-minute video clips how Samsung Galaxy Friends is really working on the real market.
How are you marketing and promoting your brand? It takes a lot of time and money to create an app, but it's not easy to get consumers to find you amongst all of the other promotions out there. You need another way to get your app to appear at the top of the list. We introduce you to Samsung's new service that can allow your brand to stand out amongst the clutter. Samsung Galaxy Friends. It is a new and innovative service that transforms smartphones into content-specific phones that customers are looking for. It is so easy and simple to enjoy Galaxy Friends. Step 1. As for business partners, if you register only content on the Samsung Galaxy Content Portal, without creating a separate app or modifying software, hardware, it will be changed into a dedicated screen updated in real time through the cloud server and works with various apps in the market today. Step 2. Create custom accessories that will make your content look more fabulous. It can be linked with a smartphone in various ways. Galaxy Friends' win-win mobile platform enables content producers, application makers, and design-related companies to easily collaborate and become closer to reaching their target customers. Step 3. Now you can promote and sell well-made, custom-designed accessories to consumers all over the world at Samsung stores, retail shops, and online. Consumers will be able to experience your brand in a more immersive way than ever before. Content consumption habits can be analyzed through the unified community of Galaxy Connect users around the world. And content value will rise even more with accurate and efficient marketing. Samsung Galaxy Friends.
Okay. I would like to believe that your understanding is much better than my presentation with the 2 minutes video clips. Before going to the next slide, that explain about the main feature and the demonstration with my colleague, Mr. Yoon, I slightly explain about the target user groups. Again, Samsung Galaxy Friends is a content delivery service, but I can divide or separate 2 user groups. One is a fandom, type A, fan of the art, music, movies, sports, game. Then, based on the target user groups, I can develop the users' requirements and the needs. They would like to enjoy the contents or app on the screen. That means they would like to customize their device along with their fandomship. So this drive to set up the UI flow. So we set up the easy setup UX. And the content patterns is more static rather than the type B user groups. If you look at the type B groups, I can define, which means it's mass groups. So rather than the customization, the customer would like to get information right on time, right on place. So push and pull UX is required, and the content patterns for the consumption is more volatile than the group user type A. So based on the 2 separate groups, I prepared the one slide that explains how it works with the Samsung Galaxy Friends accessories. Rather than I explain about the detailed scenario, Mr. Yu, my colleague, will come to here and explain how it works with real demo. So this is already shipping into the Korean market, and lots of buzz in Korean market. So this is type A user groups. Mr. Yu, come to here and explain about the demonstration.
Okay, thank you. Hi, I'm David Yoon, a product manager of Samsung Galaxy France. I'm very happy to be here. And this is EXO case. We commercialized this case last year, and we got signature from that member of EXO. Oh, EXO is one of the most famous boy band like BTS. So, and this SM Entertainment participated in this design with accessory manufacturer. So let me tell you how easy to use Samsung Galaxy Friends with this panel. When user attach this case, phone detect automatically, oh, this is EXO case. And the starting page is showing up from the server. It gets the start screen and start. And agreement, TNC, and privacy policy, and verifying phone to the server, and verifying this phone is your Samsung Galaxy phone or not, and downloading content, theme file, in terms of customizing UX and installing themes. During loading, this image is downloading from server in real time and applying theme. It's done. Welcome to Samsung Galaxy Friends. And now, lock screen is changed, and home screen is changed and customized with EXO voice band and shortcut and application is changed, even in the keypad or messages like this. And whenever you go back to lock screen, it changes the
Wallpaper.
every members of EXO boy band. And when you go into the lock screen frequently action button, the 3 of shortcut is provided. And when you go into the viewer, the all exclusive images and videos related with boy band is updated. And SM Entertainment can update this content through portal regularly, and user can see this content regularly also, real time. Okay, thank you. Oh, when user detects this case, the phone is recovering to the previous status. And attach again. It is customized more easily and much more quickly than first time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, David. So I believe that you are more understand about the main feature of the Samsung Galaxy Friend. I briefly introduce what is the main feature we would like to expose. The first one, the customization for the lock screen. So the level of the customization is a lock screen wallpaper as well as the app or service shortcut. By way of our contest portal, you can link to the URL as well as app download, app activities. So dynamic lock screen and frequently action button composed by the deep link. The second feature, as David, you already explained it, we applied the customization for the home screen. The level of the customization is pretty big. The font and the app icon, wallpaper, even sound. So can you remember that the EXO group is one of the big boy group in Korea? So the young generation really likes it when he get a Allah with his fan of the boy singer. Can you imagine how they really likes it? It's really crazy, I think. So third, it's a different scenario compared to the previous scenario. The previous scenario is more focused on the B2C scenario, but this is a kind of a B2B scenario. Please enjoy how we apply this solution in the public place. This is an example of the movie theater. Just suppose that you have some mind, you would like to watching movie in the theater, but they're sold out. Then probably you look at the screen, what movies I can pick and choose for the watching. Mr. Yoon, would you
Okay.
please show me the what it works?
Yes, hi again. This is the POC of SmartPad. And let's say that this SmartPad is installed all around the movie theater. And assume that you are visiting movie theater without no booking ticket, just to look around and just make a decision in that movie theater. In that case, let me connect one more time. You can find this SmartPad easily in movie theater and just tag and go through with your phone. And small splash is showing up. I'm sorry about this in network issue in this room. Thank you for your patience. Every demo happened. After that, the special coupon and special event is showing up for a while, and it's done. The in current movie list is showing up. Scroll right and left, and you can go into detail page. Of this fantastic beast, go back and go into the event page and roulette event and discount coupon and reservation booking page. It's cool. So if you want to exit this screen, just press cancel. And if you want to see again, just tap again. That's all. Very easy. Thank you, Mr. Rick. Please go ahead.
Okay, so compared to the previous user scenarios, this scenario is more light, more easier to deliver to contents in the public place, because user not necessary to install the any application, any setup process, right? So I believe that this is more lighter and more easier to deliver to the public place. So the final feature is SDK. Recently, we had a collaboration with the game company. Then I'm very happy to share our process. Or the left figure of this slide is just explain about how our SDK works. When accessory put into the device, our friend's SDK initiate and get the accessory ID from the hardware. Then receive the accessory state being attached or detached, something like that. Also get some custom data from the CP. So when you look at the right figure of in this slide, we have some server. The game publisher are supposed to create the item and upload something else on the server. Then end user, if they put into the accessories to the device, then the device realize the Samsung Galaxy Friends accessories. Then if they click on the OK button, then device save the hashed IMEI on the device to the Samsung Galaxy Friends server. While the game player playing the game, then the device sent to the item to the user in the shop. The game app publisher publish this item on the store in the app, in the game app. So the end user can purchase or get the free item by way on the server in the app while they playing the game. So based on that, we deliver some discount of the product on the online shop, as well as we can deliver the free game item every day. So this kind of the SDK-based approach, and they would like this tool for the marketing their brand new apps. The final presentation slide is a co-work process. If you are really interested about collaborating with us, you are supposed to contact the Samsung Electronics HQ. Then with your design and the MOQ and the proposal, the scenario. So based on the MOQ, the hardware cost will be varied. Then the role of the Samsung is just to support the qualification, software, and the hardware at the same time. Then it takes the 4 to 7 weeks for the making a hardware under the quality control. So maybe within a week, probably the contents publisher get the hardware and distribute is a final product to the retailer. Probably if the product is very valuable, then Samsung Electronics subsidiary, one of the retailer, became one of the retailer. So this is a co-work process I briefly explained. Then from this slide, I'm going to share the business reference for 2 years. The first one, since Samsung Galaxy Friend is a content delivery platform, first we utilize the NFC. NFC is integrate the embedded the cover here. Then this year we extend our solution to the USB interface. So that means it's some context publisher. When we think of the context of the user, the publisher is required the standard type. Sometimes it's a case type or something else. So we are going to expand our solution to the BLE. So it means it's based on the zone, we can deliver to the same feature for the content publisher. When you, okay, so this is the main project. And second is we had a collaboration with the Lakers Museum in the Netherlands. They utilized our solution and they made an NFC smart cover and delivered the masterpiece of the artwork on the Lockscreen. So they, every month, they are supposed to upload images for the Lockscreen as well as the home screen at the same time. So the end mobile user can enjoy the masterpiece without visiting the Lakers Museum. The third, this is another B2B scenario when I applied to the Everland, one of the biggest theme park in Korea. Can you remember that the Mr. Yoon is explained about the smart pad, something like this. The Everland installed this smart pad every spot the visitor frequently visit. Then if the visitor just simply tag or touch in the smart pad, splash screen will be showed up, and the web link, app link, or app download or promotion will be downloaded on the Lockscreen as well as the home screen at the same time. So this is a main project for last 2 years with Samsung Galaxy Friends. So probably I believe that you have some question about this is really work. People really like, something like that. When I initiate this project in Korea, I cannot imagine that how many of you can understand the Samsung flagship device. We usually very focused on some feature related to the product. At the very first time, 2 years ago, the Bixby is launched to the market. So many people is very interesting about how it works, how Bixby's performance. So one of the top features is Bixby and the display, and the third is our Samsung Galaxy Friends. The influence from the fan of the XO. So even if we just launch this service in Korea, but North America and East Asia is really likes it, and they would like to purchase this product in Korea. And second experience in China, we also have a collaboration with Disney, and Disney utilized this solution for promoting new movie. So Johnny Depp and the other movie actor came to the Hong Kong Disneyland, and they showed the Caribbean pirate case with some special case for the new movie. And third is Kakao, one of the big service company in Korea. This is one screenshot. They would like to purchase the smart case because they really love this character. So this is a good insight from the market. I think the content is very important, I believe. I think it's a good marketing tool from the Samsung Galaxy Friends. So this is a tech roadmap. As we already know, we prepared the NFC embedded cover. This year, we extend the USB interface for the stand, charging stand. Then we enhance the BLE for S Pen and the wireless charger, something like that. Maybe within 2 years, Samsung accessory will be embedded all smart Samsung Galaxy Friend technology within 2 years. What about the content publisher? What would you like to do? Do you are you guys are you working at the fashion domain? Are you working at the shoes domain? Are you working at the material domain? Whatever you do, we can support as a platform provider. So this is the last section of the demo. So during the presentation, I didn't mention about how Content Explorer looks like. So Mr. Yoon demonstrate and show off the how Content Explorer looks like and operate. Within next year, we are going to open beta and share the some right to publish the contents with a collaboration with us. Mr. Yoon, would you please show us about the web portals?
Sure. Hi again. This is the last demo. Now I show you how easy to register the content through the web portal of Samsung Galaxy Friends. You can log in after signing up for membership. Let's suppose you are a developer or marketer of Montblanc, such as luxury clothing brand. For convenience, try to modify existing projects instead of new button. So you type your service title, and you can choose the type of accessories, cover, or and so on, charging stand or smart pad, and so on, and modify through. And you can upload the theme file on the portal. And you can upload every screen of setup wizard as you saw in the EXO case demo. And you can check the every content through the preview on the left side on the phone and go to the next page and go to, you can upload your content from your local PC, like your social media you are using, and goodbye screen. And lock screen, you can customizing the lock screen and type of the clock and multiple lock screen you can upload, and choosing shortcut type and how many shortcut you can customizing up to 5. In the Montblanc case, they registered one web link to their own selling site. At the end, you can submit to administrator, and then the administrator can approve your project. After that, let me show you how this content will show in the customer's phone. This is Montblanc case, which is the most luxury commercialized case in Samsung Galaxy France. Attach this cover. You can check every content you uploaded just before with the portal very well. That's the content we just registered, the 5 tabs in the portal. And also the Montblanc marketer or developer can change these images whenever they want, and it comes into the customer's phone. Preparing the applying theme. We're concerned about how long does it take because of their network conditions. So we are looping 3 of images or videos consequently. And now, theme is changed, and lock screen is changed with light contents, and theme is changed, customized. Thank you.
Thanks, David. Would you please share to the slide? Okay, next. So this is a further section of this presentation. First one, you can make the custom accessories for your branding or marketing your apps or your product. Samsung just delivered the platform as well as the program for your making custom accessories. So you are supposed to design your product. We just deliver our vendor, just introduce our vendor. The second, as you already look at by way of the photo, so you can customize the customer's lock screen with wallpaper and the clock tie and with a shortcut for the service and the URL. The third, I believe this is a good service, good marketing tool by way of the SDK. I believe that you can understand with my previous explanation with the game company. The first, according to our server, we can analyze how the customer usually use, how frequently they access the URL. So based on this data, you can analyze and approach the new service. So this is done, the presentation. We prepared the exhibit zone, theme of the character with a collaboration with the Kakao and the other character company, and the art, Legacy Museum from the Netherlands. There are some company in Korea. The font, the Everland, one of the big theme park in Korea, Red Bulls and Epic Games and Mont Blanc, and the retail and the future, keys case and the car and the USB cable, something like that. Also, if you would like to utilize the web portal, you can visit the code lab. We also prepared some experience for developer. So this is the end of the presentation. If you have any question, please send to this email address. Are there anyone who have questions in here? Yep.
Your partnership with the boy band Echo, did you pay them?
No.
No.
No,
There was no
because again, we are a content publisher. We are not the content publisher. We just provide the platform. So when I met the CEO at the boy band group, I introduced our Samsung Galaxy friend, so they can understand. Oh, this is my product. This is not the Samsung product. So they are voluntarily participate this project, and they sell themselves. Also, our services in the Samsung in Korea think this is valuable for our marketing flagship device. Then purchase some product from the boy group band.
Is it a rev share on the case? If you sell the case, so does the boy band get money from the sales of the case?
I cannot clearly understand what you would like to ask.
Hi.
Would you please
So
say
is it a rev share? You have the case that the boy band Echo has. And someone buys it. Is a boy band getting money from that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Any questions? No questions? Thank you. 이거 저